everyone, welcome to this edition of the GSM's Pride Spotlight. I have a returning guest with me, Will. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I wanted to bring you back in because when we first met you, you just started.
Right.
So it's been a few months, I think probably 3 or 4 months since you came on.
This will be my 4th year.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get an update and see how things are going in the dealership. So
it's going pretty good, actually. I like where I'm at. Been trying to reach the goals that you guys have set for me and that I've set for myself so far, and I think it's going pretty good.
What are the goals that you set for yourself?
So for this month right now, I'm trying to hit that double-digit mark. Right now I'm sitting at 8, I believe.
Oh, so you're close.
Yes, I'm very close, but so I'm trying to hit over 10 if possible, so I'm trying really hard to do that and kind of go from there.
So what have any of the difficult things been? What have you been struggling with, or what have you, if you could tell somebody that outside the car business that wants to get in it, what are the tough things that you have to overcome to get good at it?
So definitely, acting like the new guy, it definitely helps a lot. Not trying to give too much information to blow the deal, but also give enough to where they're still interested would definitely be a huge thing. Also, trying to respond to people outside of work is a big thing that I'm trying to work on myself. I know that everybody is busy outside of work, and it can be hard sometimes, but I'm trying my best to get better at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is, if there's one thing that you could sit there and say that is the most difficult, either the way the managers coach, the way that you are coached, the way that you feel you need to be coached, what would you say that is?
The most difficult thing for me that I have found right now is TOing, trying to figure out a way to get a manager involved before somebody is ready to leave is one of the big things that I'm trying to work on myself. It's hard to think of something while they're antsy and getting ready to leave. Trying to get a manager involved that might have a different approach to the situation is definitely something that I'm trying to work on myself. That's the most difficult for me.
What about the hours and how's that?
The hours are not too bad. I mean, I've worked with other jobs that have been worse hours. I used to work at UPS when I lived in Texas, and I did 12-hour shifts day in and day out. And I'd get home at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, pass out, wake up at 4 o'clock the next day, and go to work. I mean, but I like the hours. I mean, it's not a huge deal for me. I'm single. I'm 20. I'm about to turn 21 years old.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to
promote
yourself up to the girls out.
Right. Yeah. Come see me, Fusz Ford now. Right.
This isn't a dating vlog.
Right. But yeah, no, it's really not too bad.
Yeah.
The hours aren't too bad.
What are your hopes in the next, let's say, 90 days to try and overcome?
90 days. I'd like to overcome definitely the TO situation. I'm definitely trying really hard to get that done. Also, within the next 90 days, I have those set goals that I'm trying to hit for myself, and at least get 10 or more cars this month. And then also trying to set up my weeks a lot better than I have been is definitely a huge thing I'm trying to achieve too.
Yeah. If there was something that you could say that was not what you expected with the car business, what would it be?
Product inventory or product knowledge, I should say, is a huge thing that I'm also trying to learn a lot more of.
You didn't think you'd have to learn that?
Well, I didn't think I'd have to learn as extensively as I thought that I would, because Ford, they do kind of cross over in the different makes and models, but there is certain things that people always come in thinking that they know more than you.
So you're just saying you didn't think it was going to be as intense to learn as much as you thought?
Yeah. All the moving parts and everything. I do have a mechanic background, so it does definitely help a lot, especially when people ask for service and they're like, "Yo, what is this?" Definitely helps. But
what about before you came? Did you expect it to be a team atmosphere? Did you expect it to be more individualized? What did you think with that?
I thought that it'd be more of a team effort, per se, but I'm realizing now it's a lot more individual than team, but that we do still kind of have each other's backs at the same time.
So you do feel we have a team atmosphere?
Oh, for sure, 100%. But at the same time, you got to work for yourself and make that money and get your own customer base. And that's something that my team cannot help me out with. They can't just give me their customers.
Would you say that's kind of a weird dynamic that we are so
is.
team oriented, but you also have to be so individualized.
Yes, and I actually haven't had a job like that, and that's something new that I'm experiencing here.
Yeah.
But I do like it. I do like it.
What about the culture around? What is that? What you expected, or or do you think we have a good culture? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're definitely balanced in that sense. You know, we got B that's Persian, and then we also have a mixture of females and men as well. I think that we all definitely work together great as a team.
Well, I meant more like the culture is in how everyone interacts together, the feeling of the place, the environment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially every night, me and B, we always give each other props, or especially Paul too, since I sit right next to him, about like selling deals and you know all that stuff. We definitely hype each other up about it. I love it. I love it.
And I know when you first came, you wasn't necessarily sure about what this was going to bring, but do you feel after you've been here for 4 months, do you feel like this is something that you definitely want to carry on with and keep going?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, again, yeah, you're right. I wasn't exactly sure what I was getting myself into out the start, but I guess nobody really does until you actually do it.
Yeah.
But after doing it for 4 months, I love it. I love it here.
So
I think I have room to grow.
To give the people at home, that we've got a little bit of a thing going on right now. Everyone's got a hour training session with me one-on-one over the next couple of weeks.
Right.
So what's your topic that you're bringing up?
My topic I'm gonna bring up is TOing. Yep, that's gonna be my topic. I have a couple other things too, but you know, we'll get there when I have my time. But TOing is definitely a huge thing for me. It's just hard. It's just really hard for me to figure out a way to just have them sit down and stay there while I go get a manager for some help and have a different idea of how to go about the situation.
And I'm not trying to put you on the spot,
No,
it's just imagination, but tell the people at home what a TO actually is.
So a TO is a touchover. Basically, if you feel like you're in a spot to where you can't go any further, there's no other route to take. You got to touch over to a manager, and maybe they typically do have a different approach to the situation, and trying to find a way to sell the customer a vehicle.
Okay. Well, appreciate you joining me.
Yep, thank you.
As always, over at Lufuse Ford, we can replace the car not a customer, and I'll see you all next week.